Yeah, yeah. So this is the pages that you have on that are connected to your account. So you can select a particular page, and you can see here you can create ad as well through Ad Center. But again, I would recommend you to activate your campaign through Ad Manager, because that is that provides you more metrics and more information about your ads, at how they are performing. So if I try to create an ad through Ad Center, how we'll do that? We'll click on create, and we'll have here an option to create ad. You can put in all your primary text and all of that here. You can provide a button, call to action button here, all of that. But when you see at the metrics that it is providing you, the audience targeting options that it is providing you, so it is very limited here. You won't get as many metrics and as much targeting options that you get in Ad Manager. So that is why it is important that you, if you are serious about your business, if you are really willing to get every detail of your ad and performance, you want to track every performance of your tag, I would recommend you go to the Ad Manager. Okay, so let's close this. We were in the Ad Manager. So this is how your Ad Manager looks like. So let's just create one ad so that you get an idea that how you have to launch your first campaign. Okay, so yeah, so these are the different objectives that you can have in mind when you're creating an ad. Like I talked about the awareness objective, where you have a brand awareness ad campaign that you can run with that objective, where you show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. So if you have a brand and you want that when people see your ad, they actually remember that. So remember that brand or that logo. So you can go for brand awareness. Like when you see a car, a Mercedes or an Audi, so you get an idea by just looking at the logo and those rings that it is an Audi. So that is what, and for that you can use brand awareness ad basically. So people actually has an idea about your product and has an awareness about your brand, that what is your brand is, what is its logo. So when you think of it, you should have an idea that this particular logo relates to this brand. Then we have reach ads, in which the objective, your main objective is to get to most number of people. So if that is the objective, you can go for reach ads. Again, this is for the awareness objective. You have to keep that in mind. It won't get you any conversions. For that we have conversion ads. Now let's discuss the objective of consideration when you want to run traffic ads and where it is applicable. So basically it will be used when your main objective is to get people to some kind of website that you have of your own. Basically a landing page, could be a landing page or a website with multiple web pages. So that is where you will opt for traffic ads. Then next we have engagement ads, where the main objective is to get more responses. For example, if you have an event that you are going to take in next 15 days and you want people to know about it and you want maximum engagement on that particular post, you want people to like it, share it with other people, leave a comment, leave a reaction. So for that it is recommended by Facebook to use engagement ads. When the consideration is app installs, you have to opt for app installs. It is very clear by the name. Video views, again, if you want more people to see your video, which could be related to anything, your business product that you're offering. We have lead generation ad, in which the main objective is to get potential leads for your business. Now, for example, let's again take an example of healthcare. A surgeon, if there is a surgeon who wants people to take some kind of skin treatment, say, so what they will do is they will run a lead campaign. So lead generation campaign is mostly recommended when the your cost of your service or your product is very large. You're selling a product that is worth like say 1 lakh rupees or 1.5 lakh rupees. So in that case, people might not directly convert by just seeing your ad, your landing page, all of that. So in that case, what you can do is you can run a lead generation ad where you can get potential leads. You can showcase your product and this is the services that I'm offering, and after that you can get potential leads for your business. lead generation ad, how it acquires leads is you create a small form in this in which you can get the basic information about your audience, your potential customers. You can ask for their names, their email IDs, their phone number, and once you get that, or you can also include some kind of question that you think is important for your business to know, like if someone is coming out as a potential, like a lead is coming out, and you have targeted like I said that we are targeting someone who can actually pay that 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh rupees. So you have to target people who have that kind of income, who can actually afford that. So in that case, what you will do is you will use lead generation campaign. You'll create a form. You can ask the family income of that particular person, and you can decide on the basis of that. You can reach out to those people, and you can actually start converting people. So that is where your lead generation campaign will be used. Then next we have is messages, in which the main motive is to get more people on the messenger, and you have to interact with them for some reason. So that is where you will be using messages. Then we have conversion ads. Like we were talking about conversion ads. So what conversion ad is, where the main intent behind your ad is to get people converted by say you have a landing page, you're selling out something. Again, it should be of not like that kind of cost like we discussed in lead generation campaign. It should not be product that can also only be bought by a wealthy person. So conversion ad is basically used there where you have some kind of product that you think people might buy. Like you would have seen ads of Myntra, Amazon, all of these, and they sell out products on Facebook. Like they take you from the Facebook website. When you click on the call to action button, they take you to their website. So that is a different ad. Conversion ad is basically where you just click on the CTA, you directly land on the landing page, and you make a payment if you like a product, and you get the advantage of that product or service. So that is where conversion ads come in. Then catalog sales ad, again, like I told you, you can put information. One second, I have a chatter. Okay, so basically you can provide information about your product or services that you are selling. You can store a kind of information. You can make people aware about all those products and services that you have in ad. Then store traffic is where the main idea is to get people to your physical store. The Facebook algorithm will show ads to those people who are more likely to visit your physical store that you have. You can provide your address and all of that here, and you can list out these are the products that we are selling at our physical place, and people will come there and they might get converted. So these are the different ad categories that we have. These are different campaign objectives that one could have in mind when they are willing to opt for Facebook ads. So when we let's just go to conversion ad here. So what we'll do is we have I'll show you again. What we have done is we'll come to our ad manager. We'll click on create. We'll choose a type of campaign objective that we have in mind. Say for now we have conversion. We want conversion, people to convert. We are selling some kind of product where we want to bring people to our landing page. From there we want to pitch our product, and we want that the person buy that particular product. So I'll type in here Hanangle, the name of the campaign, and I would recommend you to use today's date as well, so that if you have multiple campaigns with the same name, you can actually see that which was activated on what date. So this is what we'll type in here. We'll put today's date, we'll put Hanangle, and after that what it is asking is for the ad set name, like what are the different ad sets. So what you can do is you can put it here, or you can also click on continue for now, and it will take you to the screen where it will ask you whether you would like to opt for an advantage plus conversion campaign. This is a new feature that Facebook has recently launched, where you can just click on this, and you have to put very minimum details, and after that you can start running your campaign. But I would recommend you to go towards the manual conversion campaign, because you are the one who knows best about your product or service that you are selling. So all the values that you're offering, you would know best, and you will be able to find the right target audience for your product or service. So I would recommend you to go for the manual conversion campaign. We'll click on continue, and then here we type the name of campaign, we have it here. Now it will show you different ad sets and ads here. So I'll explain this. So this is your campaign by the name of today's date and hand angle. It is asking you to type in the name for ad set, new conversion ad set. This is the default name it has given you. So you can give a name to an ad set. Before that, let's just discuss the campaign name page first. Okay, so what we have here is we have typed in the name of the campaign, then we have different let's just ignore this because it is some kind of advanced stuff. You won't be able to, like, it is something that you won't need in initial days. If you're running your first campaign, you might not need it. We have already selected the conversion campaign. Then A/B testing, definitely I would like to explain. So what A/B testing is basically when you run a campaign and you want to test some kind of image, ad text, you want to test some kind of audiences. So just by changing one variable, either you can change the image, ad text, so you can make changes in these things and you can actually create a duplicate of that campaign. Or you can also do it at ad set level or ad level. So we'll discuss it in detail when we'll proceed and create an ad of our own. But for now, let's just understand, you can just keep in mind that A/B testing is something that you do to have two different campaigns which are almost similar, but there is one or two variables that are different, that makes them different from each other. So it is basically done to strategize that which strategy, like which A/B testing, which campaign is working best for you. For example, like let's say that you have a product that you are targeting for the age group of 21 to 30, and now you think that maybe if I target people from 31 to 40 of ages, maybe some of them would also be converted, they might be interested in this product. So what you can do is you can keep everything else same, and you can change that one variable, one distinguishing factor in both campaigns, and you can A/B test that how it works for you. And you can, after that, once after a week, you can make a decision that which campaign you want to continue for, and you can pause the other one which is giving you less number of conversions. So that is what the A/B test is. Let's proceed with so next we have campaign budget optimization. This I've already explained in the first slide when we started. So basically I'll explain it again in brief. So campaign budget optimization is when you keep it on. Let me just show you what it appears. So here it will ask you that what overall campaign would you like to what campaign budget would you like to keep for day-to-day basis. Like if you want, what amount you would like to spend in a day on your campaign and reach out to people. So you can also set it to lifetime budget, or you can opt for daily budget. In lifetime budget, like as the name suggests, what it will do is it will you can if you have this kind of budget 5,000 and you want that the maximum budget on this campaign should not go more than 5,000, so you can put a lifetime budget there. And what Facebook will do is Facebook will run your ads till the point it spends 5,000, and it will try to give you maximum results in that 5,000 of cost. So that is lifetime budget. For now, just let's go with the daily budget and let's choose. Okay, so when you choose budget, I would like to tell you that while you are launching your campaign, I would recommend you to start with a less budget, and by like in the coming days, like if you launch a campaign today, I would recommend you to slowly increase the budget in the coming days, because in the initial phase it is recommended by Facebook to have less budget, and once you start learning that what is the audience that you have targeted, it starts showing ad, it starts getting results that like these are the link clicks, these are the maximum link clicks I'm getting. So it starts showing ad to those people, and it will optimize your campaign accordingly, and you can increase budget afterwards. So that is my recommendation. Let's start with a budget of 5,500 daily, and let's leave this, like we'll continue from here once again. Okay, we click on next here. Then it will take you to the ad set level, where it will ask you that okay, you have set a budget for your campaign. Now what you would like to name your ad set. So we are creating something around Han Angwell Korean language based industry. So what we'll do is we'll take people who are interested in Korean language. Let's name that. Okay, so we have an ad set that is named Korean language now. Now it will ask you that what is your conversion, what should be counted, like where you will be converting all those people who click on your ad, where would you like to take them, what will be the location of that call to action button that you have on your ad. So you can either take them to your website if you are selling a product on your website, or if it is something that is on your app, so you can choose app as well. It will then ask you to choose your app here, and you can choose your app according to that. Then next we have is website and app. Now let's say now like we discussed about Amazon and Myntra, like how they sell out products. So what they do is they use this kind of strategy where they either take you to their website where that product is visible, or if you have installed their app in your system, so they'll directly take you to the app. You would have seen this when you see an ad in Facebook feed or Instagram feed. You would have seen that when you click on the CTA button, click call to action button, it directly redirects you to their app if it is installed on your mobile phone, or if it is not, it takes you to the website where that product is visible and you can actually buy that product. So this is a strategy that Amazon and these companies use. Then next we have is Messenger, where you send people from ads into your Messenger conversation. So here the main objective is to get people to start a conversation and start interacting with those people. And if you have some kind of product where you think that people might be interested in your product, but they would like to know more about your product or service. So in that case, what you can do is you can opt for Messenger ads. You can start a conversation in Facebook Messenger. You can tell them about their product. You can pitch different ideas, and after that, maybe you can ask them to go to your landing page, and they can finally take your product or service. So that is the idea of Messenger event location. Then next we have WhatsApp. Again, you can use WhatsApp as well, where you take them to your WhatsApp. You would have seen people reaching out to you on WhatsApp and pitching their products or service. So this is something that you can do. So for now, let's just go with the website, because we have a website here. I'll show you the landing page. So this is a landing page for a Han Angwell community, where we are trying to get people who are interested to learn Korean language, and they come here and they click on join community, and they can simply look at they can choose a membership plan of their choice. Monthly plan is, quarterly and half yearly plan, and there are different values that are displayed here. So what we'll do is now comes the concept of pixel. What a pixel is. So what pixel is basically a code that we place on a website. I'll show you how it appears on a website as well, on a landing page as well. So this was a landing page that we were discussing about. And if you see here, we can see a pixel ID here. So community website, this is the name of pixel that we have added to this landing page. I'll talk about how we set this pixel later, but let's just know first what a pixel is. So pixel is a kind of code that we place in our website. It could be through, you can take a help of a technical person for this, or if you have a content management system like WordPress, if you're using WordPress for your landing page. So there are different CMS, content management systems, where they directly provide you this opportunity to just install a particular plugin, and you can simply install pixel from there. So basically it is a code that is placed on your website, and it helps you track different events on your website. For example, if someone lands on this landing page and someone has clicked on join now, say, so it will take them to this membership plans, and then what will they'll do here is they'll click on join now. If they're interested in the monthly plan, they click on join now. Then there'll be a window that will appear. They'll pay this amount and they'll proceed and pay it. Okay. So what we have learned here is we have different CTAs. We can have different call to actions on a single web page, or we can have different web pages with different CTAs. So what we can do is we can track these events. You can track user activity on the website through pixel code. So this is the basic what pixel code is. So what you have to do for this is you have to install a pixel. Let's just go back. We'll come back here. Let's just go to event manager. So this was the ad manager that we have. This is the campaign that we are creating. What we'll do is we'll click here on all tools. We will go to events manager, and this is where you can see all your pixels that you have created for your business. Okay, so these are the pixels that we have here. Community website, this was the pixel that was active on this landing page. As you can see, you can match the pixel ID 4759, and same you'll see in this event manager 4759. So what you have to do is you have to simply come here, and these are the events basically that you are tracking through this pixel. Now what are events? Now events, like I told you, it could be a person coming to your website, clicking on different CTAs, like clicking on join now, or they have clicked on join community. Then let's take an example of a product. If a company is selling a product, like let's say Amazon is selling something related to electronics. So what they will do is like a mobile phone. So if you click on an ad, you see an ad in the news, Facebook news feed, and you click, you want to buy a phone, and you click on that ad, it will take you to Amazon's website. So after that, all the actions that you take on that website after clicking on that CTA of that ad, you will be able to track all of that through Facebook pixel. And you can create different events in the event manager for that pixel, that what are the activities that you would like to track. It could be something related to someone who has viewed your page. This could be an event, that person has come to your landing page. Then second could be initiate checkout. When person clicks on this click to join, they are willing to join a community membership plan, and they click on this, so it will activate this particular initiate checkout event. Then it could be related to payment successful. Once a person has paid for that particular service, so it will redirect it to a page where you can place a pixel of payment successful, and this event will get fired. So let me give you an idea that how it works again. Let's go to this page. Let's copy this link and come back and test the event here. Clearing activity. What I'll do is I'll type in the URL here, and I'll open the website through this. Okay, so now we have this landing page here. And now when you click on join now, your event will be fired immediately. That you can check that someone has viewed your page. And now if I click on one of the plans and I try to pay for it, and once I pay for this, if I proceed and pay for this, what it will do is it will redirect me to a page, which is this page. Payment successfully received. This is the page, and we have the same pixel here as well, so that this here you will be able to track that this event that you had, payment successful, this has been fired. So if I would have made a payment here by clicking on click to join, and I make a payment here and proceed, I will be redirected to this page that my payment has been successfully received, and as soon as this page loads, I will get it in my events manager that this event has been fired. So this is how Facebook pixel works. Now let's discuss that how you would actually set this event on your website. So what you have to do for that is, I'll come back to events manager. I've selected my pixel. This is the pixel that we have, and I'm willing to add an event that I would like to track on this landing page. So what I'll do is, I'll come here, I'll click on add events. I will choose from the pixel because the event that will be tracked through the pixel code that I placed on my website. So I'll click on this and I'll open the event setup tool. So this is a tool that Facebook provides you. So simply you will type in your URL here. This is the URL that we have, and you will open the website through this event setup tool. And now you will land up on this. After connecting to this, you'll land up here, and you can place different events here. This will open automatically, and it will ask you that what are the different events that you would like to track. So what you'll do is, here you'll like we have an initiate checkout event here. So you can also edit it. If you want to add a new event, you can track, like see, you have a button here, you can track a new button. You can click on this. It will ask you that it has been highlighted. For say we want to track this, the people who have clicked on contact. What we'll do is we'll choose this, and then after that we'll select an event that would be firing when someone clicks on contact. So we can add something like view content, and you can add yeah. So we have an event here, contact, and you can click on confirm. So what it will do is it will create a new event here. When someone clicks on contact, it will immediately fire in your events, and you'll be able to see that you have received a new event here in the contact. So here you will be this particular pixel is connected to various websites. So this number is from different websites. So let's just come back here. Okay, so this is a event that we have created for ourselves. We'll get to now, the pixel will be able to track the number of people who have clicked on contact and they have actually viewed this. Similarly, you can add different events for different call to action buttons here. Let's just delete. Okay, so when someone clicks on contacts, and now it will directly tell us that this particular event was fired. So this is how you set up your event and pixel. And after that, what we'll do is these are the different pixels that you can apply to different websites. Now just let's discuss the business settings part of it. Okay, so now let's discuss about what are the different business settings that we have. Like say you have a business and you are willing to share it with, like you would like to share your ad manager access with someone or with a third party, and you are willing to share your pixel or data sources, all of that, with a second party or some other person who is it could be an agency or anything of that sort. So in that case, what you have to do is you will come here in the business settings. You have different, you can see different people's names, and like we have different people here. Yeah, so in the people section, you can add people from here, and you can type in their email addresses, and you can add people to this list with whom you would like to share all your assets. It could be an ad account that you would like to share. It could be an access to a page that you have. It could be related to Instagram account that you have. You want to share it with someone, all of that. Then it could be related to data sources, pixels. So you can also share your pixel with some other business or some other ad account if you're handling their campaigns. So that is also possible. So like you can see, we have different pixels here, and it has been shared with different people. You can also assign partner to a particular pixel. So let's just start from the top and discuss everything in detail. Okay, so on the top we have people who have access to your assets. So like you can see here, I have access to LikeMinds page, Instagram account, similarly different ad accounts, and community website pixel. So how you can add people here is I've told you, you have to just type in their email ID here and you can add them from here. Then we have partners. I've told you that these are different partners with whom you would like to share your assets. So you, if it is a second party, it is an agency, so you can make a partner from here and you can assign them your assets. Next we have different pages. If you want to share the access to a page with someone, so you can do that here. You can choose a page, for example, let's say this is the page, and you can add people from here, add people, and you can add a person's name. You can select that person name, and you can actually also select that what kind of rights you would like to give them. Like for a page, if you want someone to publish content on your page, so you can activate this and you can provide rights according to that. And even if you want that person should have full control to your page, you can give them the full access as well, where you can select this and they'll get the full access to this. Then let's discuss the ad accounts part. In ad accounts, again, you can add people to different ad accounts if you would like to share. For example, this is the ad account that we are using right now. If you want to, these are the people who are added to this ad account, they have access to the ad account. So you can add people from here and you can give them access to, related to ad account from here. If you want to give full control, in which they'll be able to control account settings, finances, permissions, all of that. So you can do that as well. Moving on, next we have this is not very important. Let's just come to, so apps. So here if you want some like we discussed, there are different app campaigns that you can run through Facebook as well, right? So if you want someone to run a campaign on your behalf, so you have to share the access to your app with them, right? So what you'll do is you will select that particular app, you'll add people, and similarly you'll follow the same steps that I told you. Then next we have Instagram accounts, same process for Instagram account and WhatsApp accounts. Now let's come to data sources, pixels, how you have to share your pixel with others and how to create one, that also I'll tell you about. So you want to add a pixel, you have to create, you want to create a pixel. What you have to do is you have to simply click on add. Here it will ask you to name your pixel. Let's just name it test pixel for now, and let's put in demo. You can, it is optional, but you can also provide your website URL here. Let's click on continue. It will take you to this window where you can set up your pixel. It will ask you, would you like to set up it now or you want to continue with the business? So let's go with the setup pixel now. And then you will be having different options here to place a pixel on your website. Like I told you about that, if you are using a content management system like WordPress, Shopify, Squarespace, all these content management systems have been partnered with Facebook, and you can simply use a plugin and you can install a pixel on your website if it is based on these content management systems. I'll also tell you, I'll also give you an idea of this as well. So this is a website that I have for myself. Let me give you an overview that how to create, like how to add, if you have a WordPress website, how to go and place a pixel. What you have to do is, this is the dashboard of your website when you have created a WordPress website. This is the dashboard you have. What you will do is you will click here on plugins, and these are the different plugins that you have installed. So basically it could be a website or a single landing page that you have created. You have outsourced it to some person who have built a website for you, and you don't want that to get back to that person, and you want to do things yourself. So what you can do is you can install this pixel by this name, Facebook for WordPress. This is a pixel you can directly, within minimum clicks, you will be able to install pixel on your WordPress website, and then after that you can start tracking all the activities on this website, people coming to this website and what they are actually doing on this website, the CTAs, the web pages that they are going through, if they're going through some kind of content, so you can go through, you can get an idea of that as well. So this is how you can place a pixel on WordPress, Shopify or similar CMS systems. Now if you want, you have a website that has been created on different, like it would be a programming language that you have used, and it is very high tech website. So in that case, you have to place pixel manually on that website. And how you will do that is, you will click on this and you can actually get this pixel code from here, copy it from here, and then after that, once you copy it from here, you can use Google Tag Manager. This is Google Tag Manager is an asset of Google which provides you to place a pixel code on your high-tech website if it is not based on CMS like WordPress and all of that. So how it works is, you have to simply connect your Google Tag Manager, log into Google Tag Manager, create account there, and you have to use that Google Tag Manager, and you have to link it to your website first. You go to your website, you put in the domain, you complete URL. It will ask you for some basic details about your website. You fill in that, and you will be able to connect your Google Tag Manager to your website. Now the second step is that you come back here and you go to Event Manager, like we discussed. And from Event Manager, you come here to your pixel that the code that you've copied. So you come here, you copy, you can see that particular pixel that we have created as well. 1 second. Yeah, so this was the pixel that we have recently created, right? So you come here, you can like put that, yeah. So this is what we have. We had copied this, right? So you have copied this pixel code, and we use this code on the website using Google Tag Manager. From Google Tag Manager, we'll connect it to your website, and from Facebook pixel, this pixel will connect it to Google Ad Manager. So Google Tag Manager is the asset of Google where you can connect both your website and your Facebook Ad Manager together. It is a kind of a bridge that helps you connect your pixel with that. So you can do that with pixel. Now let's get back to the Ad Manager and continue with the campaign that we started. Okay, so this, once again. Okay, so this was the campaign that we were setting up. Now we are clear about the pixel, how a pixel is set up on your website. Now let's continue with this pixel that you created, community websites, and now you will choose a conversion event. Now what a conversion event is, like we discussed, this page here, payment successful page, where you come after enrolling to any of these plans. So we have a pixel installed here as well, right? So this is one of the event that has been fired after making payment of a plan. So what we do is, this will be counted as a conversion, right? When someone lands on this page, it means that he or she has made a payment, right? So what you can do is, you'll select here payment successful event, and this is the ID of this particular conversion event. And as soon as people like this page is loaded after making payment, it will tell Facebook pixel to count it as a conversion, and you will be able to see that particular conversion in the result section here, that one person has been converted on through your campaign. So let's come back here in the ad set. So we have set a pixel here, we have set a conversion event, which is our payment successful page. If it loads, it will tell Facebook that this should be counted as a conversion, and we come back here, and this is the conversion event. Yeah. Next we have dynamic creative. What is dynamic creative is basically you provide different options to Facebook. Again, it is giving authority to Facebook to choose what is best for your campaign. So what you will do is, you can provide different images, headlines, and what Facebook will do is, Facebook will automatically generate combinations for that. Like if you are provided, like say 5 images and 5 different headlines, so it will make a combination of the best headline and best images that is working best for your business, and it will create a dynamic creative through that. And you can space, you can keep it on, and then it will, like while creating ad, it makes a difference. You come to your ad here. Yeah, so this is where you'll see this option, optimize creative for each person. So it will see that what creative and what headline would work best for a particular person, and it will showcase that particular ad and that particular headline to that person, so that the chances of conversion increases. So that is basically what dynamic creative is. Let's just keep it on off for now. Moving on to budget and schedule. Now what do we have here is we have a start date that you can define for your campaign. Like if you have a campaign that you have planned a event in coming days, like let's say you have an event in 20 days, and you want to start your campaign 5 days before the event. So you can start, like set up here a start date and even a time that when your campaign should go live, and people should be able to see your ad after that. Then we have an optional feature here where you can also decide the end date to that campaign. You can choose a particular date, and you can choose a particular hour when that campaign should end. Like if you have an event on 20th of March, so you'll run it for 5 days, and after that you want that after 20th of March. If there are people who after activating campaign, they forget about the campaign and it just keeps on spending their money. So this is where this particular option comes in. So you can put an end date to it. Then after that we come to audience section, where you actually select the audience, where the people who will be actually seeing your ad. So you have two options here. You can either choose customized audience, or what you can do is you can use the detailed targeting part. Let's first discuss the detailed targeting part, because it will be easier for you to understand, and after that I'll also talk about custom audiences and how to build it. And it is basically used for the retargeting purpose. For example, if you have an Instagram account, you have a good following over Instagram, and you are selling something there. You have followers, say you have 50k followers there, and you want to retarget those people who have followed that particular page. So what you will do is you will use custom audiences, and you will target all those people through Facebook. So this is what you can do through custom audiences. I'll talk about it in detail. First, just let's discuss the detailed targeting part. Here the mainly targeting people on the basis of their demographics, interest and behaviors. So what Facebook provides here is you can choose you can choose what kind of people would see your ad on the basis of their demographics, their education level, what kind of sectors they are working in, their life events, what is if they are parents, what is the age group that their child has, all of that, relationships, work, all of that, and the interest. You can target them on the basis of their interest, what kind of products that they use. You can also target on the basis of the business and industry that they belong to. You have subsections here as well. You can target people who are interested in advertising. If you have a business, say you have an agricultural based product, so you can target all the people who are interested in agriculture and so on, architecture, aviation, all of that. And there are different sectors here that we have. Next, let's just close this. Okay, on the basis of interest, we have seen all these. On the basis of technology, you can select that what kind of people, if your product is related to something technical, you're selling some kind of software or antivirus, you can select all the people who are interested in computers and all of this. Then let's move on to next one, behaviors, targeting on the basis of behaviors. So basically what is behavior is you will reach out people on the basis of the purchase decision that they make. You can also look at what Facebook also gives you an idea of each and every targeting option. So what you can do is you can read out everything what is related to what, and you can simply see that there are purchase behaviors, like Facebook will basically target on the basis of the purchase behaviors that they have done in the past. Like we talked about Amazon, Myntra. So there, if you are selling a similar product that is available on these two websites, so what Facebook will do is it will track that user activity through its database. It will tell you that if this product is being purchased by this set of audience, and you can target according to their purchase behaviors, their intents. Or it could be related to device usage. If you're selling something, say if you are interested in MacBook and iOS products, so what you can do is you can target them on the basis of their device usage as well. What are the kind of devices that they're using? They're more interested in phones, tablets, all of that. So these are the different options that you have here. Then next we have languages. So we discussed this during our PPT as well. So we have different languages you can select from. If your product is targeted to an audience that only speak English, what you can do is you can put in English and you can target all the people. And even there you have a choice that you can choose people who communicate in English, UK one and the US one. So that is an option that is available. So yeah, then comes placement, where you can decide manually as well. This was a question that was also raised in the chat, that whether if I want to showcase my ads only on Instagram, will I be able to do that? So this is the option that is available here, where you can automatically, like you can give authority to Facebook to showcase your ad on all its different platforms that it has. It could be different assets as well as platforms. So on Instagram you can it can show your ad in the stories, news feeds, or if it is more results could be expected from Facebook newsfeed, so it will show it there. So it is automatic placement. And in the manual, what you can do is you can actually choose all the devices as well where you would like to show your ads. So in the devices, there's mobile and desktop. If you have some kind of product that will be only best visible on mobile, so you can choose that. Or if you want to showcase most of the traffic is coming from desktop, so you can show your ads from desktop, only on desktop as well. So that is something that you can do. Next, what we have is yeah, you can decide different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, if you want to showcase on Messenger or not, audience network. And this is the complete places. This is a list of complete places that where your ads can display and how it will appear. It also shows you that. So this is basically a Facebook news feed, Instagram feed, marketplace. You would have also seen an ad in the right column. It generally appears in the right column as well in the Facebook when you look at the right column. So you can see that as well. Next, what you have is in stories, Facebook stories, all of that, in streams, reels, overlay, messages, in articles. When someone is seeing a particular video, so there are ads that are appearing, you must have seen them. So when you open an app or sites, you want to showcase your ads there, that is also possible. So all of that is possible. Or you can simply select the automatic. If you don't want to get into this, you can simply select the automatic placement option, and Facebook will show ads to the most to the people who are most likely to convert. Next is related to bid control. This is again advanced level concept, so you don't have to worry about that. Now just come back to custom audiences. Now if you want to target people, like I spoke to you about the Instagram followers, like if you want to target them, how you will target them. Or if you want to target people who have liked your Instagram post, or they've interacted with any of the ad that you have ran on any of these platforms. Or there could be people who have liked your Facebook page, and you want to target, there is a huge number that you have on Facebook page in terms of Facebook page followers, and you want to retarget them. So what you will do is you will use custom audiences for that. What you will do is you will click here on create new, and what you will do is you will click on custom audiences here. So we have two categories here, custom audiences and lookalike audience. So you'll select the custom audience option here, and you have different this is the what will be displayed, and you have different sources through which you can retarget all these people. So retargeting can be done on the website. All the people who have come to your website, you can restart retargeting them. If you have a good traffic over your website, and you want to get conversions from there, you can retarget all those people using this. Let's just go discuss it one by one. In the website, when you select the website option, it will ask you, this is the window that will appear. It will ask you include people who meet any or all. So you can go for either on the basis of your understanding. Here you can select the pixel that has been placed, the source through which this information will be collected. um, so community website is the pixel that we had over here on this landing page, as I told you. Okay, so how this appears is also through Facebook pixel helper. This is one of the tool that Facebook provides. It will make your life very easy if you install it. It is a Chrome extension that you can activate for yourself, and it will give you an idea that what are the pixels on a particular landing page. On any landing page you will go, it will show you the pixels that are available there, if there are any. So this is my recommendations, so that you can do this. Then what I'll do is, for the events you will choose different events here. Yeah, so what you can do is, here also you like we selected the website part, right? We are the people, we are looking for people who retargeting people who have visited our website. We have connected the source here. Next we have is the events. In the events part, what we'll do is we will either you can go for all website visitors, or you can also target specific people who have visited specific web pages of your website. Like if you have multiple pages on your website, and you want that I only want to target people who have visited the contact page of my website. It means they are willing to connect with me, but they haven't connected. So, and you are willing to retarget those people. So you can go with this option. Then we have visitors by time spent. So you can target people by the time spent by them on your website or any of your web pages. So you can do that as well. Next we have is yeah. Then next we have is retention. Retention is the maximum you can go is up to is 180 days. So this retargeting number means that how many days would you like to go behind from today. If you are like activating a campaign today, and you want people who have visited your website in last say 100 days, so you can type in 100, but maximum you can go up to is 180. You won't be able to go beyond that, because that is the limit. So it is recommended that you can go up to 1000, like you can go up to 100 days before the launch of campaign, the people who have visited your website. Then what you will do is, what we had selected here is include people who meet any of the following criteria. So there will be we'll be able to select people who have visited your specific web pages. Let's just keep it all website visitors for now. Yeah, then you can send, like you can type in, you can give the name to this particular audience, so that if you want to retarget these people again, if you launch some kind of new product, similar product that you are selling now, so you can also name this audience, and you can use it later. And what will be the benefit of this? You don't have to again place everything, pixel and all of that. You'll be having a data available already, and maybe your results that you will be obtaining from this campaign would increase if you use the saved audience. Here you can put a description about this audience, that what it contains, all of that, and after that you will click on create audiences. And yeah, so this is how you will be able to target your website visitors. Now again, let's go back to your sources. We have discussed this. Now customer list. What is a customer list is, if you have a set of database that is already available for you. You have a database that is already available, and you want that I want to target all those people, or you want to create a lookalike audience, which means the people you are targeting, the customer list you have already have in your database, and you want to you would like to target similar audience who have already been converted for you. So you have a set of database, and we are willing to create a lookalike audience of your current customers. So you can do that as well here. What you have to do is simply you will click on customer list here. You'll click on next. It will ask you for few things here. Okay, so what you can do is, one second, you'll click on next here. It will ask you whether okay, so it takes the value, the file that you will be uploading here will be in .csv format. So it will ask you for the customer value as well, whether this CSV file that you are uploading, whether it has customer value. So just click on no for now. Moving on, here you can upload that file that you have the database in CSV format, and after that you can name this audience as well, and you'll click on next, and you can upload that list, and through minimum mapping you will be able to do it. Okay, so this is how you retarget all the people you have in your database. Next we have is app activity. This is can be used to retarget all the people who have visited your app in the previous days. Like you can use the same what we did with the website part. You can choose up to 180 days, and you can see that people who have interacted with your app in that particular time zone. Offline activity is related to a physical store. If you have a physical store and you have people who have visited there and they are willing to buy product, so it is related to that. Then we have Instagram account. We have discussed this as well, that if you want to retarget people on Instagram, let's just go through Facebook page retargeting and Instagram account retargeting, because these are the most common ones. Instagram account, what you will do is you will select a source, your page basically. So here we will select Han Angle as the source for this, and so this is basically the source of Instagram. This is the Facebook and this is the Instagram handle that has been chosen here for Han Angle. And then you will you can have different options here. You can retarget people who have engaged with that Instagram professional account. You can target people, anyone who has visited your Instagram account. You can target people who have engaged with any of the post or ad that you have like launched in the past. You have an ad that you ran few weeks ago, so you can retarget those people as well, or you can retarget people on the basis of the posts that you've done on Instagram handle. So this is what you can do. In this I would recommend you can simply choose anyone who have visited your professional account, because they must have seen, because it includes everything that they have taken any action on your profile. So this is what you can select here. Here the retention is 365 days, the maximum you can go. So this is also great here. In website we have only 180 days. We have 365 days when we are doing Instagram retargeting. Next we have is you can name your audience and all of this, and you can simply create audience. Now let's talk about the Facebook part. It has again the same procedure like we did with Instagram, so just explore this part. Then let's talk about a lookalike audience. So what are the lookalike audience is? What is a lookalike audience is that you are creating a lookalike of your current customers, so that you can target, you can have better targeting. So basically what you will do is you can select that the source, basically the customer database you have to have for this. You will select one of the data sources, and after that it will give you few options here, the location that you would like to target. This is a purchase one, so yeah, just wait. Okay, so what you will do is you will select a particular location for this. If you have a business only in Delhi NCR, so you can target that location. Here, this particular community, Hanangwell, could be used by, and like anyone could be there in India who is willing to learn Korean. So we are targeting the whole India. Here you have to put in the audience size, basically that what how beyond your customer list you would like to go in terms of percentage. Like if you select here 1%, so it will be creating a lookalike audience. It will be targeting people who are like very closely related to your source that you have selected here. Then if you increase it, it will go beyond, and the audience size might increase then. So this is how you create your lookalike audience. Then this we have already discussed. Yeah. So this is how you will do it. Now just let's come to the ad part of it. We'll give the name to the ad. What we'll do is we'll select a page, select a particular page of that community, and then we'll do the ad setup part where we will select that what kind of ad are we willing to showcase in Facebook newsfeed or wherever you're running the placement part. Okay, so you can either go for single image ad or video ad or a carousel ad like we saw for Hanangwell in the example where we had multiple slides. So minimum you have to go for is 2 slides you have to have, and maximum you can go is up to 10 slides in carousel. So when you click on carousel, you will have different ad creatives. You will be adding different slides. You can select image from here, and you can upload and the image from your system as well if you have it in your system. So you can go there and you can choose a particular image. You can use the headline. Headline is again as we discussed, which is displayed with your CTA. You can also look at your ad here. Like, let me just show you, just a second. This is related Korean ad, and then we'll go down and we'll click on single image. If we upload an image here, let's just say for now, let's just choose any of these images. Let's just go with this one. Okay, so what you'll do is now Facebook will ask you if you want to crop your placements. So you can go for the original for this one, but for stories you have to have a different, like we discussed in the PPT as well. For stories, reels and apps, you need to have a different size for the image. So if you choose this for now, and once again, let's just go for this and allow enhancements, and this will be uploaded here. Now if you look at this story section here, so this is how it is going to appear in your story. One second. An article, this story. So this is how it is going to appear in your Instagram story or Facebook story. So this part here is completely getting wasted. So that is why it is recommended that you can put more information. So you can put that, and you have to select a particular size for the story, and the size that is recommended for the news feed of Facebook, you have to choose that. So what we'll do is we'll edit it from here. This is the media that we have chosen, and we'll go to stories, reels, apps, and we'll click on edit here. And what we'll do is we will click on change, and we'll choose the story. Story size of it, 1080 into 1920, and then this is how it will be displayed here. Now it is using the complete screen of story section. So that was the intent behind it, and we'll click on save. And now if you look at how it is appearing here, so you'll be able to see that this is Instagram feed, explore. So this is the image. Let me just expand it for you. So this is how it will appear in the complete story here after you change the size for the story part. So this is how you do it. Then let's talk about the primary text headline. Okay, so for the primary text, what you can do is, let's go to our landing page and just copy this and place it in the primary text along with the values that we are offering. Let's just copy this one. So what you can do is, this is how you create it. You put in the values that you are offering in that particular product or service that you are selling, and you can copy paste everything here. Let's just keep this 2 values for now. Yeah. So what you will do is, as soon as you put the text in the primary text, where it will appear is, one second, let's go back to news feed one. Yeah. So this is where you will be able to see this primary text at the top of your ad. We saw the same example for Han Angle, and there was a different primary text there, and this is what we have displayed here for now. And now let's just place a headline here. What you have to do is, you have to simply come to this section and you can choose a headline for your ad like this. Okay, so that is how you place an headline, and how it will appear is, let me expand the story, the ad again. Yeah. So just one second. Yeah, so this is how it will appear here, the headline, and this is your CTA. Learn more, and you can also experiment with this CTA part, the call to action button part as well, where what you will do is, you will come to this option here, and if you're selling, it depends on your product and service. If you want someone to contact you, you can provide your contact details and you can put this as a CTA. If you have some kind of PDF that you are offering, so you can click on download. You can put this as a CTA and people can simply click on download and they can download that PDF. Then we have different CTAs that you can experiment with. If you're offering some kind of course or language, you can click on sign up, and this could be a CTA. And where it will be displaying is here. Yeah, so this is for Instagram sign up. This is how it will be appearing here. And the Facebook news feed, this is how it will be appearing. So this is how you can experiment with CTAs, and you can see which is working best for you. Or if you don't have any clue that which is the best to go for, just go for learn more. This is the most common one that people go for, where you can provide your landing page and people can just click on learn more about your business and they can buy the product and services. Then again, let's just discuss about the destination part. Like you've created an ad for yourself. Now where do you want people to go after clicking on this? You have to define that as well, right? So what you will do is, in the destination part, you will come here in the website section, you'll place your website URL here. So let's just copy it from here and we'll place it here. Okay, so yeah, so you can also preview your URL through this, and you can check that whether it is opening after someone clicks on your ad or not. So it is opening. So yeah, let's come back here. Now let's discuss about the URL parameter. What is a URL parameter? Now we have discussed about pixel in the past, so you all already know that. I'll just give you a brief again. Pixel is a code that we place on our website to track user activity, that what are the activities, what are the buttons that he's clicking on, what are the content web pages that he's interacting with. Sorry. So that is what the pixel is. So what you will do is, you will build a URL parameter so you can track this through track it through pixel. So what you have to do is, here you have different fields. There is already there placed the website URL, campaign source you have to mention. So when you have, for example, you have a sheet in which you are generating all these leads, which can be counted as a conversion if lead is getting potential leads is your main aim. So what you have to do is, you would like to know that this particular lead has come from which part of my ad, whether it has come from, if you're also running Google ads, or you're running on ads on different websites, and you're also using LinkedIn ads, and you're also using Facebook ads, and you have a single sheet for all these leads, they are appearing in the single sheet. So you have to differentiate between these leads. So for that, you have to build a URL parameter. So how you'll do that is, you will type in here, this is my recommendation, you can type in here Facebook ads, so that you are able to get what the campaign source is for that particular conversion that you have put. Then in the campaign medium, what you can do is you can type in the name of your ad set. The ad set name that we have given here is Korean language. You can see here the Korean language ad set name that we had given. So this is what you can use here. Then you can give, you can provide campaign name here. We can type in the campaign name. This is the campaign name we have given to campaign. Yeah. Okay, so this is the name, and then the content. Now if you let's say you have different ads inside a single ad that you have created. Let's come back to the slides. Yeah, so if you have different ads inside a single ad set, so these are 3 ads inside a single ad set. So in this case, what you have to, like, if you want to track that my conversion has come from second ad, third ad, or a first ad, and which particular ad set, so this is where the URL parameter thing comes in. It will tell you that this is the campaign that has worked best for you, this is the ad set where your conversion has come from, and from this ad set the third ad is where people have interacted the most, and this is where your that particular conversion that you have got in your lead sheet have come from. So this is the main objective of building a URL parameter. So content, you can type in the name of the ad here, Korean ad that you have given. So once you like fill in these details, you can click on apply, and you will see this long URL here that has been built for you. Now when you open this, let's just preview this and go to the same page that we had gone to before. Now if you see in the URL, you will be able to see different UTM sources, Facebook, and you'll be able to see the medium Korean language. This was the name of the ad set, and you'll be able to see the content that that particular ad had. So Korean ad was the name that we gave to that particular ad. Okay, so this is how you can track it, and you will come below here, and so now the tracking part. Now you are given this UTM sources to this landing page, but how would Facebook track this now? Now you have to, if you observe, all of these websites are built on this domain, hi.likeminds.community. This is the main domain, and then after that we have this for different communities. This is Hanangle community, this is for Hanangle community. Other community could be, if we have other community, that name would be here. So this is the main domain of any website that we have, any single page website that we have. So what you will do is you will select website event, and you will choose that particular domain here on which your website has been made. Then this is the offline event, this is not necessary. So yeah, so this is how you set up your complete ad. And now you, after this, after you are satisfied with the ad, you have seen your ad, that how it is going to appear in different sections of Facebook assets. Then after that you can click on publish here, and you can publish that ad. Okay, so now this is what you have learned from here. Now let's go back to an ad campaign that is currently active for this, and we are actually getting conversions there. So let's just go to Hanangle campaign that is activated right now, and it is active right now. So this is the campaign that has been active right now, and you can look at different things that we have done here. We are spending 1400 rupees daily on this campaign. We have different ad sets for us. There's a foreign language ad set where we are trying to target. Now how, also I would like to discuss that how do you decide that how many ad sets would you have in a particular campaign. So again, it depends on the product that you have. In this case, let's say we are selling something. We have a community where we are teaching Korean language. So we have created an ad set around foreign language, people who are interested in foreign language. If you see here, in the detailed targeting part that we discussed, if you remember, these were the 3 categories on the basis of which we can target people here. So we have targeted these people on the basis of their interests. Duolingo is an app that teaches Korean and related languages, foreign languages basically. So we have targeted people who might be interested in such kind of app. So if someone is interested in Duolingo, so definitely that person is interested in learning some kind of foreign language, right? So that is why I've targeted this. Next we have foreign language. If someone is willing to target foreign language, so we have targeted long foreign language for them if someone is interested in that. Then we have targeted Korean language. This is one of the interests, the people who are interested in Korean language. So this could be one ad set. Then we have retargeting website visitors, like we discussed here. If you remember the custom audiences part here, where we were targeting people on the basis of their visits to our Instagram profile or website, or it could be something that you have already have a database who have your current customers, basically current enrollees to these chat rooms that you have created. So yeah, so that is how we have create. What we have done here is we are targeting all those people who have visited Hananguel website, this landing page that we have. So we are retargeting all the people who have come to this website. They have viewed this all content. They have gone through all the information related to recent events. They know about the community manager, and they have also viewed these plans that we have here. So in this case, what we'll do is we are retargeting all those people who have visited these. So again, how we have done this is, I'll give you a complete brief again. We had gone to custom audiences and we were retargeting people. We had gone to a website, we clicked on, okay, we selected community sources as a source. This was a pixel that is placed here on Hananguel website, community website. Then we come back here, we have targeted all the website visitors, and we have defined a retention rate, that what retention rate we would like to target people of. So we want to target people who have visited our website in last 180 days. So that is what we have done. I have named this audience and I've clicked on create audience. This is what I have done here, and it will appear in this way after once you have done it. So then what you can do is you can also detail targeting. You can use both custom audience and detail targeting at the same time as well. So when you have used a customized audience here, so you can also retarget, like you can also put in some interest if your size of this retargeted audience is very low. So in that case, you also want that I want to target people who have visited my website, but that is a very minimum number. So with that, I would also like to target people on the basis of their interest, on the basis of their demographics and behavior. So you can do that as well. So it might increase your chances of getting more conversions, because there will be a audience expansion here. Now let's look at, yeah, so that is how we have created this. Next ad set is around again topic exam. That topic exam is basically an Korean language exam. People give this exam, so people who would be interested in such kind of exam would definitely be willing to like learn Korean language. So that is the idea here. And yeah, so that is about the ad part.